Before we begin, I just want to say that the audio of the footage I recorded prior to this was badly muffled, and I just hit my ankle. Oh my god, ow, ow, ow. So I decided not to use the audio and instead recap what I've already done in the Archon quest so far, which luckily is not much. So to quickly recap what has already happened, we were supposed to relax, but because we are the protagonists, we are forever bound to do everyone's work. But hey, we got to meet Jilonin, who was tasked with forging our ancient name, only to unsurprisingly find out that we can't even be a name bearer since we aren't from Natlan. But we did learn of a way to bypass that by gaining the acknowledgement of the way up. Coincidentally, Granny Sitlali knows a lot about the Night Kingdom, so we met up with her to see if she can help with that task. I love her. We end up making a deal with Sitlali to assist in finding Ororon in exchange for letting us contact the Lord of the Night Kingdom. And here we are left off on our mission to find the missing Godlife OC. Back to my future self.
An eyewitness claimed to have seen Ororon speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Ororon really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him, or perhaps trying to extract information.
I'm not gonna lie, her stare creeps me out just a bit.
However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
I believe you. No, I don't. We're not going to tell her that. Could you tell us a little more about him?
Ororon? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him.
How could this happen? How did a baby just appear and no one knows who it was? Like, unless it was some outsider's baby? I don't know.
He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
If that's all there is to him, then he really doesn't sound like a bad person.
Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him.
Yeah, let's find him.
He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things. Here, give me your hand.
Take it. It's all yours.
Huh?
You okay? I can see the trail now.
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too!
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's.
Naturally.
When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted.
Thank you.
Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Ororon. Good luck, you two.
Sitlali might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that?
Oh.
Oh, Paimon was just complimenting you. Really?
Is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns, but given the looks on their faces just now...
She's not hip enough for the kids.
Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Ugh, don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
To be fair, we have met other people who are probably older than her, maybe just as old, and we did not have the same reaction to meeting her that we did here. So I assume it was just played up for jokes, because she's a young-looking old lady. I think I just heard a voice. Wait, but it wasn't with my ears. Was it all in my mind?
Was that Sitlali's voice?
Seems Paimon heard the same voice, but she also looks like she understood what's going on. Let me think. Ah, it must be a side effect of the spell she cast.
Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
Yeah, judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Wow, Paimon.
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Ororon was indeed being threatened.
Uh-oh. Maybe he went over because he felt like it was his duty. He had to do it for his tribe or something.
We've got to find him. Fast. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire.
Wait, so Ororon is her grandson? Lucky man.
No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No, I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
We didn't hear any of that.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
Well, Ororon is Electro, isn't he?
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
Yeah, she's like a dog. Respectfully.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me.
Oh.
There are signs of a struggle here.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Ororon wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
So Lily looks pretty worried. Yeah, okay, shut up, Paimon. Probably shouldn't be saying that. We're gonna scare her. You brat.
Given there are 2 signals leading from here, we should split up as well.
Oh, do we have to?
I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later.
Okay. See ya.
Ororon! What the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
And why do they keep staring at me like that?
Once Lali left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response.
So the telepathy doesn't work both ways.
She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect.
Maybe because we're outsiders? It does say split up, but she is just over there. Let's go hear her thoughts more. What do you say?
Don't think there's anything here.
Oh.
How about we check out somewhere else?
Watch me find something? I bet I would. That's just like me.
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
What'd I tell you? Which way are we going? This way. There are traces of phlogiston here, but
Did you find something?
the trail completely ends here.
So we can't tell where Ororon might have gone from here.
He clipped into the back rooms.
That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either.
Those are footprints? Paimon's right. This is all extremely strange. Also.
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
Hello? Don't whisper into my ears without my consent. Is that Ororon's voice? Is that what he sounds like? Jeez. You know, I've been actively trying to avoid this place for so long. Whenever you have those little pillar things, I don't touch them. They scare me.
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you.
That's a weird way of saying hello.
I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment.
Are you calling me a dog?
Hello, traveler. I'm Ororon, the one you've been searching for.
Hi.
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke.
Can you stop speaking in riddles, please? Thank you.
My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
It's the captain!
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Hi.
It was I who tasked Ororon with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
This is quite the predicament, isn't it?
I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person.
It's a date.
I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan.
Yeah, okay, here's one reason. She's hot.
If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Looks like he's stroking my hair.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
Shouldn't you be used to this by now? This happens like all the time.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
Nothing happened.
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
I've got an iron deficiency, okay? It happens every time.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere?
I'm fine, just a little lightheaded. Low iron.
Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
I'm like a magnet for this sort of thing. You would have gone nowhere without me. Let's be real. Oh, Paimon.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
Need to be more careful next time.
Sorry.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
Yes, Paimon. Oh my goodness. You can say whatever you want about Paimon, but her concern is just so adorable.
I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Ororon is probably being held inside.
About that. But not about that. We're not talking about that. Oh, it's so hard to keep secrets.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was holding you up.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
Yes, ma'am.
Look over there.
It's like they're all staring at me.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
You think?
That's Ororon. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
Is he, like, only feigning the act now, or... He's just here.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
Is that an ear? Or a feather? What is he? Is he a bat?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
This is where he says, "What's so good about the sun?" And then Ororon says, "It's prettier than you."
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Whoa. Big words.
Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
Dang, calm down. Don't break your hip, Granny.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts.
So we're going to? We're not going to stop them? I guess we can't.
On my count. 3, 2, 1!
Yep, she's fired up.
Went too far.
Ororon!
It's your grandson!
Granny!
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
Isn't it?
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
Is he trying to make everyone feel bad about their age? Gramps?
What did you just call him?
What does he know about me?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you've got to be Gramps.
Okay, you know what? I see a plus in this. If she's Granny and I'm Gramps, that means we're happily married as an old couple.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
What are you going on about?
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just, Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to.
What is that supposed to mean? He said, oh, you look the exact same age as her. She's a special case, along with many other characters, but... Well, technically so are we. The way he talks has definitely changed, but it doesn't feel like he's putting on an act. He asked me to do whatever I could to help keep things secret, and even said it'd be fair for Solani's sake. So you treat everyone like they're your gramps and grannies.
Exactly.
That's rude.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
Yeah, don't you want friends? Oh, he doesn't need friends. They disappoint him.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Ororon?
Look at them. They're so cute.
Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Good job.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Look what you did. He's sulking now.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance.
Oh. Looks like he's got to move back in with Granny. You're gonna make him cry.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes, because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening.
What did she say about it before? Because we were talking about how there might be a traitor. What was her opinion on that?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Ororon, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Let's meet Mavuika
Sounds
again.
good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Yes. As an apology gift.
Your vegetables?
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Kowtow.
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Seems there was clashing opinions. And he just took them all.
Oh, right.